3 Russian families have so far come forward and asked to adopt the boy, only 7, who was sent back to his native Russia by his adoptive American family in Tennessee. An extended member of the adoptive family says the boy's violent episodes, including a threat to burn down the family's home, terrified them. The family put the boy on a plane by himself and arranged to have him picked up when he arrived in Russia. Now, outraged Russian officials are calling for a freeze on adoptions by Americans. The U.S. Embassy says that a delegation of high-level State Department officials will visit Moscow for consultations on adoptions.
We are obviously, very troubled by it.
Sergei Rakuba of Russian Ministries says the government-controlled media is using the incident to bash Russia's chief rival, the United States.
Russian media is kind of making a huge swing against of America, politicizing this issue. Of course, Russians, they say, we have to protect our children. We have to ban international adoption, especially we cannot send kids anymore to the United States.
The adoptive mother, a 33-year-old unmarried nurse in Shelbyville, Tennessee, reportedly believes Russian orphanage officials lied to her about the boy because they wanted to get rid of him. But Debbie Robinson, the executive director of Miriam's Promise, a Christian adoption agency in Nashville, says there were other options to sending the boy back.
This child could have been placed with the state of Tennessee for temporary foster care and then placed for adoption. This child could have been placed with a qualified licensed agency for placement services.
There are about 750,000 children living in state-run orphanages in Russia. Some have been abused by relatives or foster parents. Most suffer the trauma of abandonment. For them, adoption by a loving family is the only out.
Of course, they have some food, they have some toys, they have clothes to put on, but the most important thing that they are lacking, that's somebody like a loving parent who will share their lives with them.
Russian Ministries works alongside the government and social agencies to place the children with Christian families in Russia. In the meantime, U.S. officials want to reassure Moscow that something like this will never happen again, so that Americans can continue to adopt Russian orphans. Dale Hurd, CBN News.